questions before they ask you a couple questions. We hear about 50's baby mom, Daphne, being involved in some of these things.
Nah, every time I was called or involved in any way, it was only Cassie specifically.
All right, cool.
Last year, when the news broke that Daphne was actually listed as one of Diddy's sex workers, 50 Cent had a blast calling her a sex worker every single chance he got. So if I'm 50, I don't blame him at all for asking this question. 50 went on to post a clip on his Instagram page and said, well, here comes.
For years, we all thought that 50 Cent was trolling Diddy all for fun. But today we found out why 50 Cent actually hates Diddy. That's because today 50 Cent's baby mom, Daphne Joy, allegedly took the stand against Diddy in the trial. And they're basically saying she got paid $10K for Diddy to smash her for 9 days in Turks and 6 days in the Bahamas.
As of now, what has been presented, she is full of it. She is full of SHIT. Basically, she came up there. This is a beautiful woman. I can't tell y'all who she is. I was in the courtroom. I see her face. I know exactly who she is. And they're going to have to come something better than this, y'all. They're going to have, let me tell you something. I believe that Diddy is guilty of stuff. I believe, and I actually want Diddy to go to jail. So let me be clear on that. So I'm not one of those Diddy sympathizers or supporters. But what I am saying is this witness right here, with the stuff she was talking about up there, ain't going to get it. Ain't gonna get it. If what they have her up there talking about is if the goal is for her to be there,
Sir-ism Show. This show is all about
the allegation. It ain't gonna get it. So the gist of it is she was with Diddy. They started dating in 2021. She was with him all the way up to his arrest. Okay, she's not there because she wants to be, but she said that she has a baby daddy who her baby daddy and Diddy have a well-known animosity. They do not get along. And so she talked about telling Diddy, like, oh, I just want to let you know who my baby daddy is. He was like, I don't care who your baby daddy is. Of course he don't care. Because
we got old Daphne Joy up in here, man. Got 50 Cent going crazy, man. He going ham and burger. He upset, man. Somebody done knocked him for the batch. Old Diddy, the diddler, was paying a few dollars, man. Couple dollars over lunch money, man. He was trying to have his way with the batch, man. All the way up into the trial, man. Old diddler. These highfalutin women, man. They gonna cost your nephew. You sure you ready? You sure you ready for this here?
he likes dating other well-known people's baby mamas as like a thing. Remember Sarah Chapman? That's his baby mama. She was supposedly with Diddy. I mean, with Tupac. That's what he does. I can't confirm. I'm not going to confirm or deny who it is. But she got a lot of fucking nerve. She got a lot of nerve. Do you know this girl had the audacity to come in there and be like, I felt pressure because he paid my rent. Bitch, get a job. Get a job. She literally said her sources of income was Diddy giving her money and her child support. Get a job. She is making real victims look terrible. There have been no facts so far that were anything like Cassie. And my concern is that this is
what's going on. These women don't have no money. You are the money, soccer dockers.
Going to lose the jury such that they don't want to give credibility to those like the Cassies. Okay, so far I can't tell you. Y'all not about to get me put out this courtroom. I tell you that right now, quick, fast, and a hurry. Get a fucking job. She really had the audacity to say, and she is stupid.
I really ain't seen what Puffy was running the criminal organization. If nothing else, he moved this chick around, and this chick was with him all the way into the day he got busted. She was there because she wanted to be there. Now, DV, Diddy, guilty. So, you know, what is that, 2 to 3 years or something? They need to give him domestic violence. Is it first offense? What is this? But I really don't see the racketeering, the RICO. Puff got a real good chance of getting off this here. You understand me?
She is unwise. Listen, if you're going to walk around beautiful and talentless, you know, you don't want to get an education, that's fine. I don't know, maybe she got a learning difference. But don't be stupid at it. She really sat up there and said that Diddy had asked her how much of an allowance would she like. She said 15,000. Diddy said no, 10. You know what she does? She takes the whole 10 and says, okay, well, I'm gonna go get an apartment. I'm gonna go get a house. I want to rent a house for 10,000. Girl, you ain't got no talent. You're useless. You have no education. How can you do that? And you know you have a child.
Her talent is getting money out of men. Just because you can't, don't be upset. Stop hating. She gets money out of sucker duckers.
From a nice little place. Get a freaking job.
Here's a job.
And what I really think, baby, they about to slaughter her on cross-examine, as I would. As an attorney, I would slaughter her. I'd be like, isn't it true? You're just here because you are in.
You upset because you cute, but you ain't fine. Daphne Joy is fine. That's her job, getting money out of sucker duckers.
You are in fear of a child support dispute with your baby daddy, because you already said your only income was Diddy's money and child support. So if your baby daddy, who's already, you know, let's say for example, her baby daddy is upset that she was even involved with this, right? Because I'm sure he would be. Any man would be. Your baby daddy is taking the custody, then what do you lose? All your income, because you no longer have Diddy's income because he's locked up. And now
she will get a new sucker ducker. That's her job. She get money out of sucker ducker.
You no longer have the child support that you chose to live on rather than getting a job, rather than doing something. Shame on you.
Is a word that.
Same thing these rappers do. They get to change, they buy their friends stuff, and they'll worry about everything later. Get us a couple Hellcats, we own now.
The man next to me said today during the Jane Doe's testimony. Now remember, this is day one of the Jane Doe's testimony, and the prosecution is setting the stage. Right now, all we know is that she was in love with Diddy, so in love with him, in a lustful relationship, full of Molly, ecstasy, sometimes ketamine, having these freak-offs, but they call them debauchery or like wild nights. And so far, she said she willingly participated because she loved him so much. She just wanted to make him happy. She wanted to turn on her partner. She really liked him. Despite the Tootsie Roll allegations, this woman loved sex with Diddy.
Welcome to the Sir Ism Show.
So much baby oil, 24 bottles, she said. Now, the prosecution must have something, because so far, all we're seeing is a talk. Consensual.
24 bottles doesn't sound like she was signed to Bad Boys, more like Slip and Slide Records.
Okay, 50 Cent just posted Bert and Ernie on his Instagram. 50 Cent! Bert and Ernie were the nicknames that Diddy gave to the Jane Doe when they met. The very first time they saw each other in a bathroom, he said, let's give each other nicknames, Bert and Ernie. 50 Cent just posted Bert and Ernie. And everyone here is like, oh no, he really shouldn't have done that.
Now, if you don't remember back in the day when 50 Cent saw Daphne and Diddy hanging out, he ended up saying something and posting it to his Instagram. He said, you moved a mile away in hopes of having another baby by me, but I was busy. So you moved back and started receiving money from Brother Love. Now here we are, little S worker. So it's interesting because 50 Cent knew all about this way.
This is funny when a woman can't get you to jump, when a woman can't get you to do what she want, man. Fellas, females can't whoop you physically, so they're going to whoop you mentally. Of course, the actually, you're not going to be able to get that. They're going to give it to someone else. That's all they have. They're going to try to whoop you financially. They're going to use the kids as pawns and chess pieces. This would comes along with the game. You want one of these fine, highfalutin women, you think it's going to be easy?
They like that she go, go, go,
go. Before then. So it's now coming out that she was his little worker and then she was receiving money from him. But at the time, everybody was like, oh, she lying. He lying, he making it up, but he wasn't lying. That's crazy. But even this, she also had ties to Jason Derulo. And look, on Diddy's birthday, she was hanging out with him. Happy birthday.
Why is everybody so surprised? These are high-powered 304s. This is all a part of the game, man. And y'all say the game won't exist. It would always exist because of thirsty tricks.
Say to my favorite person, look at this. Diddy say how he rated to her. So, man, they been really in it.
Will play. They might got the diddler crossed up and caught up, you know? But the woman was with him all the way into the day he got caught. Yeah, she was down. Yeah, you believe in these women. Ooh, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful on the outside, but she's empty inside. She's willing to do whatever for that man. She's willing to go to bat. She's willing to do all kind of debaucherous things when they can't make one man do what she wants. Here come the next man. That's why we've had this feud between 50 Cent and the brother love Puff, the diddler. It's a cold game out here, man. It's a cold game. But hey, man, we're going to see what happened with old Puff. 50 Cent already trying to make. That's all she worth? Y'all be thinking these women got all this bread, these Instagram models. A lot of them are broke. Don't let them fool you, nephew. Stay smooth. Don't let these bras play with you. And nephew, don't let this be you. Pretty.
Just ahead of Max Tone is yeah. Wanna see my Max walk is yeah. Just ahead of Max Tone.